Welcome to my channel Accounts Finance with Excel. Here I am going to discuss about journal entry, books of original entry. First of all, we should know that I am going to describe journal entry. So journal entry is just a book in which the transactions is recorded, financial transactions or business transactions is recorded the first time. That is called book of original entry or journal. So this is the basic entry, grassroots entry is being made in the journal entry. Then what is called journalizing? So while recording in the journal entry, this is the process and work what you are recording. So your work, your process providing a complete record of each transaction with process. So this process of recording basic entries, basic transactions entries into the book is known as journalizing. So journalizing is a process or work. Next, what after journalizing? If you do journalizing, then what is after that? In each transaction there are two heads and that is linked with debit and credit for each transaction. So after the debit and credit for each transactions entered in the journal, they are transferred into the individual account and that account is known as ledger, and the process of transferring journal to that account is called posting. Okay, so when you transfer this, you do the process from journalizing to transferring to the individual account, so that process is called posting. Now let's discuss here. We must know what are subdivisions of journal. So as I have already described what is journal entry and journal, but here subdivisions also we have to know. So subdivisions are like journal proper, that means that is a journal entry you have to do. Second one is cash book, as I will let you know about the cash book in the upcoming video. Day books, so day books have different type of journal like purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bill receivable and bill payable. So these are the subdivisions of journal. You must know about it because when you do a purchase of goods, you have to use purchase journal books in place of proper journal book. When you do sales, you have to use a journal that will be sales journal book. When you return goods, that will be purchase return book you have to choose in place of journal proper book. Sales return, when sales return is being done, you have to record it in sales return journal book. In the same way, you have to choose these all as per your priority. So you must have to understand these all things so I have described here. Now I'm going to describe these all things, how you have to record journal entry. Just an introductory part is here. So I have taken few example are like, so goods purchased on credit for rupees 40,000 from ABC Limited on December 15, 2017. Here, if you have watched my previous last video recording, that video I have described about the recording of purchase, as purchase will be debited and personal account, that is ABC Limited, will be credited because ABC Limited is our creditor. Now, why purchase account should be debited? When I am buying, that means my entity is buying goods, and goods is assets. So first of all, we should know that goods has different kind of accounts. So first one is known as purchase, where you deal goods. Second one is sales, there you deals with goods. Purchase return, sales return, and last one is stock. So that here entity is buying goods, but why it is being bought? We are acquiring it to for resale, for operation, so to generate revenue. So here it is purchase, not goods. That's why it is considered as expenses. So first of all, before entering it, we have to know that what is the format. The format is being used to record it. So here is the format. You can see the date, particular, LF. LF means ledger folio, debit and credit. Let me explain you about the LF. What is LF? So let's understand from here. This is date. So this date you have to mention as per the transactions in the date the transaction has been completed. So that is December 15, 2017 will be here. Now particular, in which you have to do the recording of the two aspects or three aspects or multiple aspects, whatever aspects are there. Here is LF. LF the stand for ledger folio. So what is ledger folio? So a ledger folio, this is the page number written corresponding to the name of the account in the LF column. In this column, the number is being written. It helps in easy locating the accounts in the ledger book. So with this number, you can find your particular accounts while going to search out from ledger. Next is debit amount and second one is credit amount that you have to do as per golden rule or as accounting equation. So here goods purchased on credit, so purchase account is debit and to ABC Limited is credit. But here you have to note down, because whenever you see the entry, you have to know why and from where and which day, as much as description you want or you can put here. So I have just given a very small narration, being goods bought from ABC Limited, okay, as per this transaction, 40,000 debit and 40,000 credit. Now coming to the second point, furniture are purchased from KLT Limited for 45,000 and rupees 10,000 cash paid immediately, and balance rupees 35,000 is payable on 30th December 2017. So date I have written here. And furniture account debit, because this is the real account, and real account formula says debit what comes into the business. So furniture is coming into the business, so it is debited. Now cash. Cash is being paid and this is also an asset. So what is goes out, that is cash. So 10,000 cash. Next is a liability. A liability is a personal account. So credit to give her. So KLT is a give her. So it is credited. And I have written here some narration being furniture bought from KLT Limited on rupees 10,000 cash and 35,000 credit. So here you can see that furniture account, cash account, KLT account. Three accounts are there. So anywhere the number of accounts to be debited or credited is more than one. So if you have more than one account which is debited or credited, that means here we have three accounts. Such records or transaction that is recorded in the book are known as compound journal. So this is a kind of compound journal here. I think I have described all the facts here, terms here. If you think I haven't described the particular term, just drop your comment into the comment box and let me know. I will, I promise I will revert you back as soon as possible. So thank you for this session. I will see you later in the next video. For this time, goodbye.